I think today we have a few more Leo High School fans in the room. Wouldn't you say? I would like to start by saying what simply the principal would say. Leo High School students, current students, gentlemen, school starts tomorrow at 7:30. There is no reason for you to be late. There is absolutely no reason for you to be late. I don't care how late you're out tonight. Our first priority at Leo High School is to educate young men into becoming men. And that is what we have done without fail for over 90 years. And right now I want to introduce a few gentlemen that we would like to have just a simple conversation with. Mr. Damari Owens, Mr. Amir Holmes, Mr. Etta Cruz, and Coach Holmes, Mr. Michael Holmes. We have a stage full of Leo men, and I want to ask them just a few questions in order to get inside the head, the very complicated head, right, Attorney Holmes? The very complicated head of a Leo man, correct? Right, so I'll start with you, Damari. Damari, tell me, what brought you to Leo High School?
What brought me to Leo was my oldest brother who graduated here in 2012, and I saw how well he was doing, so I came here for a shadow day my 8th grade year. And I saw the place and I fell in love with it. So that led me here and also led my younger brother here who's a freshman now.
Good, that's awesome. And now Amir, you came out of 8th grade as a highly talented athlete. What brought you to Leo?
What brought me to Leo was my dad. He brought me to Leo. I've been around Leo men all my life, and they're very successful. And I knew that I needed to be a part of that, so that's why I came to Leo.
All right. So now, Damari, what's most rewarding about going to Leo High School, besides having an awesome principal? What's most rewarding about going to Leo High School?
What's most rewarding is the brotherhood that you gain, the love, the teacher-student relationship, and the college preparatory.
Thank you. Good. So now, Amir, I've been dying to ask you this. When you came out of 8th grade, I saw the press clippings. You were a highly talented athlete. You could have went anywhere in the city of Chicago, right? So what did Leo provide that other schools didn't?
Like Damari said, the student-teacher relationship was second to none. The brotherhood, everybody here has one goal, and that's to go to college, graduate college, and become successful. Everybody loves God just as much as I do, so that's a bonus to this.
We often say at Leo that Leo is more than a school. So Damari, what does Leo afford you? Now that you attend Leo, what does it afford you?
Leo affords me a great education, real life preparation, and it's going to set me up for my future goals.
Goals. What goals do you have, Damari?
My goals in the future is to become chief of police for the city of Chicago. And my second goal is to start a God-based inner city youth program for the young men and ladies who ever want to join to build a great relationship with God.
That's awesome. So Amir, you're a senior, both of you are seniors now. You're getting ready to graduate from our beloved school. How did Leo, going to Leo, how did that work out for you?
It worked out great. Number 5 in our class, in our senior class. I'm a member of the National Honor Society. I've been accepted to 8 universities. I'm part of the basketball team. We went downstate last year. We lost by 3 points in the championship game. I've been all Catholic in football, all state this year, and I won the Tony Lawless Award for MVP of the Catholic game. So it's worked out pretty good.
I'm smiling here like I had something to do with any of that. I'm so proud, Amir. So right now we have a recent graduate, a 2011 graduate, Mr. Etta Cruz. Edo, so not only did you graduate from Leo, but tell me, where did you go to school?
I went to Valparaiso University in Indiana.
And what did you major in, Edo?
I majored in mechanical engineering.
We have a mechanical engineer from Leo High School that graduated from Valparaiso. That's a round of applause. So now that you graduate, the bills are set in and the real life has kicked in. What are your future aspirations?
So, like all Leo men, we aspire for greatness. I want to actually go get my master's in aerospace engineering.
That is awesome to hear, Edo, and I want you to know that there's a place for your money at Leo High School.
How's it getting paid for?
7901 South Saginaw. Coach Holmes, I gotta go to you. We're running out of time here, but how long have you been in Leo?
I've been in Leo, as part of Leo family for 30 years, actually 34 if you count my 4 years as a student.
I'm sure you were just a baby when you started, 34 years ago. Coach Holmes is also my football coach. So why so long? I mean, why have you been at Leo for 34 years?
I believe in challenges, and believe me, Leo has put me to the challenge on several occasions. But most importantly, like someone mentioned earlier, I heard, God puts you in situations throughout your life to have an impact, maybe on one individual, maybe on society as a whole. And I think God has put me at Leo to do the things that I'm doing, that I've done in the past. I think it's a mission when I see guys from the 40s, the 50s, the 60s, hanging out with the guys from the 70s, the 80s, guys who didn't go to Leo, like James Erner, who was one of his family went to Leo, but he's a Brother Rice guy, but he loves Leo like he went to Leo. When I see guys come back like Darren McGrath, that's done a tremendous job as president and leading us in the direction he's led us. See a young man like Shaka Rawls coming back, who I coached to talk. It just inspires me to continue to do what I do, and it makes it all rewarding, and I just look forward to continue doing what I'm doing.
I got a little emotional. To see your high school coach tell you that he's proud that you returned to your alma mater is something special. Considering he really gave you a hard time on the football field, ladies and gentlemen. So, 2 more questions, Coach. How is Leo able to bridge the past and the present? We talk a lot about the fact that we've been open for 90 years, but how are we able to bridge the past and the present?
Well, I think it's the values. The same values that the first class in 1930 excuse me, it was 31, the first graduation, 30 and 90 graduation class, and the same values that Mr. McKenna learned, the same values that Mr. McGrath and I learned. We still instill those in the young man at Leo High School. And more importantly, it's the idea of giving back to the school, giving back to your community, and keeping the brotherhood alive. And I think that's what keeps the bond of all Leo men together. The factor, nonverbal motto runs deep in our veins. That's the first thing we teach the young men when they come in the door, along with the school song. So it's the pride in our school, and I think that keeps us together, and will continue to keep us together.
Absolutely. So you touched on this a little bit, but I want to know why you stayed so long, as well as what does Leo mean to you?
Again, I mentioned before, it's a place where you can give back, whether you're a Leo man or you work for Leo, you're associated with Leo in any form or fashion. It's a place in a community that needs it more than anywhere else. Auburn Gresham has potential, and we just got to keep working. And when the guys in the 40s went there, it's the same neighborhood, working class families, times just a little rougher. And we have to continue to support Leo High School, which then develops the young men that come to Leo High School to make a better society. And as long as we can keep doing what we're doing and producing young men like we see here, and young men like Mr. Rawls, I think the city of Chicago will be a better place, and the world in general will be a better place.
So at Leo High School, we pride ourselves on being an oasis in the midst of despair, in the midst of poverty, in the midst of high transient rates, in the midst of I don't care about them. Leo High School stands in the middle of Auburn Gresham on 79th and Sangamon as a beacon of hope for these young men, for the young men who should be on time for school tomorrow, for the teachers sitting back, my colleagues at the back table who work tirelessly every day, every night. Leo High School stands as an oasis. And I ask you please now that you are now officially a members of the Leo High School community. You will get your donation vouchers in the mail. Thank you all so much for coming here. I appreciate you so much for supporting Leo High School.